One, hey, I'm the Catholic convert, and I'm just trying to find my place inside the Catholic Church. How's everybody doing today? I found this reading and I have shared it on different places, and I thought I would share it on here. It's a story told of a demon on a stairway. And it's about a lay brother named Saint Martin de Porres. And I've been calling it, I guess, a great name for this would be a saint that whipped the devil. And I found it in the book called Saints Who Battle Satan. If you ain't read it, get it. It's a great book. I'm not getting paid for this. I'm just telling you, this is a great book. But I want to read this to you and just maybe share some thoughts on it and comment below what you think. And let's go on. A demon on the stairway. Martin's patient humility was obvious to all who met him. Yet the brothers sometimes took advantage of his mild and accommodating spirit, and many citizens of the city looked down on him because of the mixed racial heritage. Nevertheless, he always returned good for any evil that was done to him. The one exception to Martin's habit of mildness was his dealing with the devil. When he encountered an enemy face to face, he was stern and commanding, confident of the authority that his original spiritual commander had given him. His strategy to resist Satan was simple but effective. And here it is. One night, Martin left his cell to visit a patient in the infirmary. He was loaded down with medical supplies and a brazier filled with burning coals. I'll stop there. So St. Martin was a lay brother, and he dedicated his life to prayer and service in the name of Jesus. Okay, so think about that. What he's doing here with the medical supplies, he had service. He was working for the Lord here. Okay, let's read that one night. He left his cell to visit a patient in the infirmary. He was loaded down with medical supplies and a brazier filled with burning coals. He made his way carefully to an old stairway to a monastery, tucked away in a dark corner, and in despair, it had been closed off as a safety hazard. But he wanted to take it because it was the shortest path between the cell and the infirmary. When he reached the stairway, he was confronted by a horrible sight of a monster barring his way. From the hideous figure emerged a frightening of a human face. The eyes were flashing with malice and rage, and Martin knew it was the devil. "What are you doing here, you accursed one?" Martin demanded. "I'm here because it pleases me to be here," came the curt reply. "Away with you then," said Martin, "to the cursed depths where you dwell." The beast would not budge, and Martin realized that any further conversation would be fruitless. So he set down his brazier and the medical supplies, took off his leather belt, and began whipping the demon with it. The evil spirit vanished, not because of the blows from the belt, of course, since spirits had no material bodies of their own, but because apparently the devil realized that he was wasting his time trying to get in Martin's way. We'll come back to that in a minute. The young man next took a firebrand and the brazier, drew the Santa Claus cross on the wall where the demon had appeared, and knelt to pray. He thanked God for giving him the victory over his enemy. That's right, God. That's what we get to. He thanked God for his victory, not him, but his victory. God. Let's look at that again. It says, he began to whipping the demon with the leather belt. Right, the evil spirit vanished, not because of blows from the belt, of course, since they don't have no material bodies, but because apparently the devil realized that he was wasting his time trying to get in Martin's way. See, he was a lay brother. He dedicated his life to prayer and service in the name of Jesus. See, he's doing this in the name of Jesus, and that devil knew he was wasting his time. As you see what he said, he knelt down and prayed. See, that's part of his service. He dedicated his life to prayer and service, and he was doing his service. devil tried to get his way doing service of God, for God, and he was doing this in the name of Jesus. So there's a name again, in the name of Jesus, and that is a powerful name. I talked about in another podcast, and he held down and gave, after drawing the sign of the cross, and he gave God the credit. You know, he thanked him for it, and that's, you know, no matter what we do, we're doing it in the name of Jesus for God. So go out, spread the gospel, you know, and you know, these are religious people, priests, lay brothers, whatever they are, bishops, pope, whatever. They got a lot on. I shared this. I've talked about this before, but they got a lot on their plate. They got a lot on their minds. They got a lot to do. To be praying for them. I mean, they deal with a lot of stuff, like the devil trying to alter their service for God, and you know, so be praying for them, and just remember, in the name of Jesus is a powerful, powerful name. And it wasn't about that done it, but it was that name of Jesus. It wasn't Martin, but it was Martin doing it in the name of Jesus and his service to God. God felt, you know, so that's the reason that he was able to whip the demon with the belt. My little boy thought that fun, you know, but it's the name of Jesus is very powerful, and that's all I gotta say. God bless. Go with God. In the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit.